Dear brothers, 2 days ago I had that dream where I saw that the doctrine of once saved, always saved is like food poisoning. And that is something that we shouldn't give to the people of God. Now, before I talk against it, I just want to make something clear. And that is that my intention is not to offend people who believe in it. That is not my intention. My intention is to show truth concerning the gospel. And that truth is that we have to endure with Jesus until the end and be serious about sin, about forsaking a lifestyle of sin. And by doing that, when I put the focus on that, my point is to snatch people from damnation. If we care about saving people, we will want to expose any error. And if we love each other, we would be able to reason together and discuss without arguing back and forth unlovingly. There is a difference between reasoning from scriptures in the spirit and arguing. So I'm not against the brothers who believe in it. I am just helping remove that error, that false heresy that can lead people to damnation because they will not take Jesus seriously. Now, I wanted to make sure that people understand that. But we have to be clear that this doctrine cannot come from a good place. It is the new version of the same lie that was done from the beginning in the garden when Satan said to Eve that you shall not surely die. This is what the rotten fruit of this doctrine does. It's telling people not to worry because whatever you do, you are safe. This is what the rotten fruit of once saved, always saved does. And because of that, many people will be very easy with sin and will continue maybe in sin. And because of that, end up in hell and in damnation. They will be shocked when they stand before Jesus only to know that they are not saved, that the doors of the kingdom will not be opened. Now, another important thing I want to say about that doctrine is that we can prove easily that it is a foolish doctrine. It's a doctrine of demons and a doctrine of foolishness. Why do I say that? We know from the Bible it says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. In the book of Acts, we know that the church was living in the fear of the Lord and the comfort of the Spirit. And when Jesus says himself, he said to believers, to his disciples, he said, do not fear those who can kill the body, but fear him who after he has killed has the authority to cast into hell. So Jesus was talking to believers to tell them that they should not fear people, but that they should fear God, who can cast into hell. Now, if the fear of the Lord is something that God looks at, if it's something that is important to be wise and to stay on the narrow way, what do you think once saved, always saved does? The once saved, always saved will remove the fear of the Lord. And if there's no fear of the Lord, there is no wisdom, because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. That means once saved, always saved is foolishness. And that means we will end up in front of Jesus only to realize that we were not really walking with him. We never really knew him, and we never really respected him, feared him, and revered Jesus Christ, the one who died for us to free us from sin. This is what Jesus came for. And it said that he will be called Jesus because he will free his people from sin. It didn't say from hell. Free us from sin. Jesus Christ can deliver us from sin. So if this doctrine goes against Jesus Christ and goes against the fact that we can be freed from sin, and it goes against the fear of God, that means it's a recipe for disaster. and it is complete foolishness. I hope this video blesses you today, and may God bless you.